So you got a book inside that you want to go ahead and write, but don't quite know how to begin. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I do. Hello, I'm Monique, and welcome to my channel. And if this is your first time here, then please consider subscribing. And to all my new and current subscribers, thank you very much. I know there's a lot of people out there who want to go and write a book and just don't know how to begin. They got all these ideas, but it's trying to get it in order. Now that was always my biggest problem, because not only am I OCD, I'm also ADD, which two sides of a coin right there. But I'm going to show you the steps that I take. And when I say prep is the biggest thing, believe me, it was a game changer for me. The first thing is, what's my topic? You got to know what you're going to write about. That's the main thing. Now, if you are writing to market, now that is something that you actually will have to delve into to find out if there is a need, or can you get up in there. I make sure that the topic is something that the reader is looking for. It makes no sense to write a book that nobody's going to read unless you're doing it just for yourself. The second thing is outline. Before I start writing, I create that outline. I used to be a pantser, not anymore. I have maybe a dozen or so half-completed manuscripts now. But one day I'll get back to them, create an outline, and finish them. But once I have that outline, I can just go straight in the line. I go here, I go here, I go here, I go here. Easy peasy. There's no guessing. I know where I'm going. And it does take time just to create an outline that's just that detail. For me, 5-6 hours. I know that's a lot. That's time I could be writing, but it would also be time I'm wasting if I didn't have that outline. Next is that first draft. I'm ready to go. Let me sit down and I start writing. And when I write, I have 3 2-hour sessions during the day. There's no way in the world I could just sit there and write 6 hours straight. That's crazy. I do it exactly as if I was punching in. Okay? I work for 2 hours. Guess what? It's time for a break. I take that break. And after that break, I may go to something else to work on, to give the brain a little time to rest, and then I'll jump back in. But I'm not going to sit for 6 hours straight. 3 2-hour sessions is good enough for me. Okay, my first draft is now done. What am I going to do? Self-edit. After that first draft is done, I'll do my self-edit. First one I'll do in Word. I'll just go ahead and let Microsoft do it, and just sit and find those. Once that's completed, I'll put it through Grammarly, because Grammarly can find when I overuse certain words, which I do a lot, and make it a whole lot cleaner for when I get ready for the next step, which is send to an editor. But wait, I just edited. Do I really need to send it to an editor? Yes, you do. You really do. You should. I know my first couple of books, I didn't send it to an editor. Guess what? When I actually had the money, I turned around and redid the book again and sent it to an editor. Because even though I may have caught a lot of mistakes, there were some things that still did not read correctly. That's what an editor is for. So save yourself the headache. If you have to save up the money, get an editor, please. Finally, it's back. Now that I've got my manuscript back from the editor, I go and correct anything that they may have caught. And then I'll give it a once over again, run it through Grammarly. And it's almost finished. There. It's time for me to add my call to action pages. The pages that I use are my links for ACX. Now, this call to action, I only put in the books that are going to be on KDP or that I am delivering myself. Anybody else, they will tell you they can't have it. So don't even try and sneak around. Another call to action I put in is my newsletter. I have 2 different newsletters for my nonfiction. So each one will have their own link as well as image. Even though I will also break the images down a little more to try and customize it for whatever book that is going out. There is, of course, books that are in the series and other books that I have written. The last 2 things I add will be my author's bio and then a review page so that they can go and leave, of course, a review for my book. Now, the only thing with that is for Amazon, you cannot put their link in with any other book unless it's for Amazon. Yes, it's more work. You can either have it separate or send them back to your website where they can click on it and get the links there. That way you won't do double work. But the choice is yours. Now that all that's done, I make my clean file, which would say something like 2020, my book, .docs. When I do this, then I know this is the final copy, period. There is no other copy that goes behind it. If I ever have to update it, it will be that file to do. This is the only way I've found to keep myself from being confused. As long as it's go by year, then I know that's the latest file. I can update yearly, but anything that I do in between will always have 2020. In case you're wondering, my books range from 10,000 to 30,000 words. Sometimes I can do 2 books in a month. What did you think about that video? Did you learn anything? Got any questions? Go ahead and leave your comments below and I'll get right back to you. And if you know someone that can help, send them on over. Until next time.